back to the N.y.a show. I want to make sure that I tell everybody you didn't support the last couple of shows. Be sure that you go back, hit rewind, check out my last couple of shows, hit the TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Make sure that you share everything out because we all working together. Just trying to share this content, do our thing here on the internet. It's the N.y.a show. Hope that you guys enjoyed the last show about what was going over when you mess up my order at Burger King. If I got power, I'm having the boys pull up on you and get your mama name and what she grew up. Skip, but go check out my last show, the N.y.a show. Check out that last show about the Cobb County Sheriff. In this show, of course, we rolling into another topic here, and I wanted to also mention that I put out there. Y'all go and check out. If you don't go to the movies, you can read a free movie website, whatever it takes, and check out Pharrell's movie, Life Story, told in Lego form. And me and my wife went and saw that movie, and I enjoyed it. I think that y'all will enjoy it. It's called Piece by Piece. So this is not an ad, but please check out Piece by Piece. You know what I'm saying? It's a movie, a documentary on the life of Pharrell, which is a creator, super talented. So it only makes sense that he did his story as Legos. Now, Spirit Arrested is a short film, award-winning short film by W3. Filmed it with my beautiful wife, Spirit Arrested, here on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things across your other platforms, as well as how Mother Balanced Life and Pursuit of Dreams. Interview with Ajay Breyonna and Tambe by Ajay, Tambe on Spotify. Please be sure that you support those two things. Looking to my last story, Cobb County Sheriff probably should have just drove off, faced some criticism. Now, the next story I wanted to get into was about Kroger and Rashidatlaib. She's a representative, and I've done a story before, if I'm not mistaken, about her and another representative about being able to get more. They were trying to pass bills to get the streaming companies to pay more, overall. If they were going at Spotify, if I'm not mistaken. I did a story a couple of months ago. Now she's back in the news because of accusations she was making against Kroger. Kroger fires back at Rashidatlaib over accusations of implementing facial recognition surge pricing for groceries. Kroger says the tech is designed to lower the prices. So let's deep dive into what's going on here. This is a Democrat out of Michigan. Rashidatlaib is accusing Kroger of implementing technology to potentially price gouge shoppers, a claim that the grocery store has rejected. Let's move forward here because, families are struggling to put food on the table. I sent a letter to Kroger, a letter about the decision to roll out surge pricing using facial recognition technology. Tlaib wrote on X Tuesday, facial recognition technology is often discriminatory and shouldn't be used in grocery stores to price gouge residents. This letter about her concerns highlight Kroger's plans to use facial recognition technology through its partnership with Microsoft to display personalized offers and advertisements on its Edge smart shelves, which they first unveiled in 2018. So it's nothing new. They're building on top of something that if you probably didn't want it to grow, you should have probably stepped on it. It would have been something that needed to get stepped on back in 2018 as well. The digital shelves, Kroger says, allow for improved shopping experience and reduced waste. However, others think the technology won't be used to offer discounts, but rather gouge customers, because there's this idea that you look at it like, when things are, they can kind of, if they're using these digital things and maybe seeing the interaction that's going on with the shelves and the product coming off the shelves in certain areas, they can then go out to further areas or places that if somebody goes to, if I go to my Walmart and there are no oranges, they can then say, all right, so the next closest oranges, are 3-4 miles away. Get on the highway, go to that Walmart. But they've digitally changed it so that the prices are higher over there. But these are things I say will probably happen with if you bring the technology into it or not. They still price gouge with before they even got their hands on these kind of technology. But it is still something to think about. Studies have shown that facial recognition is flawed and can lead to discrimination in predominantly Black and brown communities. She wrote in a letter, the racial bias of facial recognition technology are well documented and should not be extended into our grocery stores. That I can't get with because once again, there is nobody that looks like me as far as I know. I could be 100% wrong, but I'm assuming here that anybody with my expression or with my idea of what it means to represent me correctly. But let's just say with the same exact facial features are working at the head of all of these tech companies. And when it comes to making AI and all these different facial recognition work and make it work properly. So the same way that you can have regular humans there, and if they look like each other, they can kin with each other, not discriminate against each other. In some cases, they'll rock with each other. And then you'll get around other people and this facial structures are different, everything's different. So they treat them different, color, they skin different, they treat them different. We don't want that going into the digital route, but like I said, it's already there and it's not being managed properly. So when we get into the future and we start hearing these crazy stories where it's like, oh, the AI robot, the robot shot down the black dude or whatever based off these descriptions, and it wasn't even the person. You want to see stuff like that happen too. It's a flaw. Just like when you get cars, yeah, you want to hear about all the great things that happen because a motherfucker had a car. But you want to also hear about the things that went wrong with people who lost their life in cars and things that went wrong. It's good and bad. It's going to come with improvements. It's good and bad. It's going to come with the seatbelt. Good and bad things came with the coming of the seatbelt. It's going to be the same thing here, but like I said, we do not want the discrimination that we already facing here with regular humans extended to AI that get programmed by humans that don't understand you. To live is not the only critic who voiced concerns about the technology. Let's see, back in August, Elizabeth Warren and Bob Casey argued that the use of digital price tags appeared poised to enable large grocery stores to squeeze consumers to increase their profits. For example, stores may use this technology to raise the price of turkeys in the days leading up to Thanksgiving or the price of ice cream on a hot day. Why? But like I said, well, there's no water here, we're going to raise the price, causing customers to face unexpected price hikes when they reach the grocery aisle and find themselves unable to afford the groceries. The duo also echoed concerns that another critics congressional testimony in May that use of facial recognition technology, which offers Edge smart shelves the ability to display personalized offers and ads, will be used to determine how much price hiking each of it can tolerate, quickly updating and displaying the customer maximum willingness to pay on a digital tag. So that's going to work in customer eyes as well. Let's say that there's nothing on the shelves, and then a person just loads in the shelves with other stuff in that same range, and then the price changes and goes back down. They take it and then they get out of there. That's just one thing that I'm thinking of how a regular person could play with the prices, just like they came out with the self checkout. They're like, we'll get rid of some of these humans, not have to pay all these people, and we're just gonna run our things through there. But there's ways getting around paying for all this stuff with not having a human there that they couldn't get away with when it was just counters, people scanning everything. There's gonna be flaws all the time. So just like with the price tag may say, damn, they buying up and goddamn bananas 2 blocks, a couple stores down. We're about to put these at this price because we know they're going to bring their ass over here. Or, the people that's coming here, sorry, bananas is up right now. It's just going to be a couple of cents higher that most of us probably don't notice on a daily, but those daily things that you don't notice be the things that add up and make the goddamn budget so out of whack. In a statement to the Daily Dot, a spokesperson from Kroger said that the technology would be the opposite of gouging customers. Kroger's business model is built on a foundation of lowering prices to attract more customers, which I shop at Kroger, so they do a good job at that, just making me think that I'm paying less money, just like with the gas. They make you think you're getting lower gas, but it really is ain't too much different. You can take your ass a mile down the street and get the gas down there, use my couple of points, and I'm matching up with the gas down the street. That's what my dad was telling me about. To be clear, Kroger does not and has never engaged in surge pricing. Any test of electronic shelf tags is designed to lower prices for consumers or customers where it matters the most. So to suggest otherwise is not true. They say not true. So let me know what y'all thoughts are on this idea that Kroger is now going to move into more AI used facial recognition when it comes to how they're dealing with things on the shelf. And this could turn into a situation where you see negative impact because of where you're at and what you look like when prior to this technology wasn't out like that. Rashida is trying to put something out there. She wrote a letter, but we need to put some bills into it if we actually want to get some type of change that they don't do that. But this is a big superpower Kroger. They're going to implement them changes. And like I said, we'll only see how it affects customers in the industry as time goes on. It's the N.y.a show. Let me know what y'all thoughts on this. Facial recognition, is it going to bring the prices up when you go shopping, or will it actually prevent and not let things like price gouging happen? Let's see what happens. It's the N.y.a show. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and check out and be on par and be ready for the next one. It's the N.y.a show.